back. It's the Boxing Clinic of more. Y'all know what it is, man. And we're doing acceptable duckers today. Acceptable duckers is basically, ducking that's accepted by the public or accepted by the boxing community or some of it that should be pressed more. And we do Duck Chronicles too as well, and that's just blatant duck, and everybody pretty much knows and sees it. So yeah, we back, we grinding. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know how we moving. And today, Erislandy Lara sent some shots at Jarrett Hurd about not wanting to rematch. We're gonna look at the screenshot. We're gonna get into it. But don't forget, we got those links in the description: Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Instagram has a username. The rest have links. And if you want to donate to the PayPal, that link's in the description. I think everybody that do donate helps the channel keep pushing and get to the website and the logo and the shirts. All that's coming. Everybody that donate, I'm gonna send them a shirt. Maybe, if you donate a little bit more, all the shirts that I get designed and hats. But yeah, we know Hurd been ducking Jamel Charlo, and everybody want to give him a pass for that. We talked about that the other day. But now, apparently, Lara wants this rematch, and the WBA has ordered the rematch, and Hurd don't want that rematch as well, too. And I know a lot of people in the boxing community know that, but we're going to speak on it. But this is what Erislandy Lara had to say about the situation. This is Lara's verified Twitter. Excuses have begun. Ever seen a man 8 years younger and 5 inches taller avoid a rematch? So Hurd explained, okay, we're going to get into it. Hurd explained why he didn't want the rematch with Lara. He basically said, I don't know how much longer I'm going to make the weight, so I want to really unify the division. So fighting Lara is already something I already done and beat him. I've proven I beat him. I'm trying to go forward. I'm trying to be proactive in unifying these belts. And I want to get all the belts, as many belts as I can, so Lara will be a step back, and so I can move up to the next weight class. But that proves to be a lie. Hurd is the wrong guy they let get all these belts, dog. And I'm not saying any of them could act, businessmen, because guess what? Lara ain't really fought nobody in years ever since he fought Canelo, okay? And that kind of hurt him, and we explain that in a second. But Hurd, as soon as he got that belt off Lara, and he act like he just beat Lara by a country mile when he didn't. People forget that. He struggled all 3 of the opponents he won his belt from or he defended against. He struggled with Tony Harrison. He was behind on all cards versus Arthur Trout. And he struggled with Lara, a guy that was up on all cards until he scored the knockdown, I believe. I scored it for 2 points in favor of Jarrett Hurd, but it was a close fight. And now Hurd wants to fight his mandatory in J-Rock, and he really wanted to fight Kell Brook, but that fight ain't going to happen. He says that, about the Charlo situation. People saying, well, he want to fight Charlo next. He's not fighting Charlo next. He's been on record saying that he's not fighting Charlo next. He wants to fight a right-hander before he fights Charlo. But this fool is a right-hander. That's a weak excuse. I can see if Charlo was a southpaw, you say, okay, I want to fight southpaw. He fought 2 left-handers in a row in Trout and Lara. I understand that. But guess what? You don't prepare for a right-hander if you're a right-hander. You're already a right-hander. You see more right-handers in the gym than anything. So that's a sorry excuse to duck Charlo next. See, he on some ducking stuff. And people accepting it because he a nice guy. And people don't like the Charlos. And people didn't like Lara. So at the end of the day, he's an easy guy to gravitate to in that division. Until Jaime Munguia really steps the game up and start whooping on some of these guys himself. And Hurd is smiling and his yellow, Odell Beckham hair and all this skinny jeans wearing shit. He's being accepted as a ducker. Everybody's just giving him a G pass for ducking. How's you gonna say I want to fight a right? See, the right-hander excuse I want to fight a right-hander is to keep him from rematching Lara, okay, and keep him, from having to fight Charlo right now. It's buying him time. And I wouldn't be surprised if that dude got up out of there and said, I can't make the weight no more. And just ran. But guess what? He go to middleweight, he going to get killed. He going to get killed the way that he fights. You know what I'm saying? He made $500K, so you got to look at that. He ain't touched $1 million yet in this game. So he want to touch $1 million probably, or some. He want to get the A-side money because Lara made $1 million in a fight. He made $500K, I believe. At least that was listed. I don't know if he had any revenue on the back end or any bonuses in the fight for winning. I don't know. But I understand that he wants to stretch this out. He don't want to take no high risk reward. He want a tough touch. But when you be a long reigning champion like Lara in the WBA, order it, and then you talking about, I want to fight a right-hander, so you won't have to really fight Charlo. You don't want to fight a right-hander before I fight Charlo, and you know, I want to get prepared for him, and Lara won't prepare me for that, and that's just gonna make, you know, and then they're gonna make the Charlo fight sit, you know, on chill a little bit longer. Ain't nobody trying to hear that, dog. Either you gonna rematch Lara or you gonna fight Charlo. It shouldn't be no other option. See, I want him to get a homecoming fight. He deserves that. He deserves to fight J-Rock in DC. He really does. But at the end of the day, the way that he moving and the punk moves that he making and excuses that he making, nah, man. No, not how he moving, dog. He got to shoot Lara that rematch. He got to fight Charlo right now. Real talk, because I don't want to see him versus J-Rock right now. Because I thought about it. He put his foot in his own mouth. The reason, like I said, the reason that he don't want to fight Lara is simply because he said, I want to unify the division, and I don't know how much longer I'm going to make the weight. Then, okay, then, go fight Charlo. Get another belt, and then you go holler at Jaime Munguia, become undisputed, and get up out of there. Get out the division and move up like you want to, because you busting at the seams. But that's determined a lot, because he's trying to fight J-Rock when he can be fighting Charlo. And these guys marinating these fights, dog. These fighters is a different punk breed, dog. These sissy-fied breed. The fighter is not supposed to think like the promoter and the manager, dog. Not at all. Not at all. You know, but it's so detrimental to your record, and they act like it's over when you take an L. It ain't over. But he already know, dog. He probably whooped Lara in the rematch. And he'd get the lion's share of the money this time. And it was a good fight. He'd be the one getting $1 million something. And Lara be the one getting $100,000, $500,000 or whatever. You know, it'd be a good match. But guess what? I guess he don't want to go backwards. But fighting J-Rock ain't going forward. That's going backwards. That's somebody we already seen whooped on. You know? We already know the book on him. So we don't want to see him in the mix. We want to see him fight Jaime Munguia or Erickson Lubin coming back. Or Nathaniel, he beat Nathaniel Gallimore already. We want to see him fight somebody else. Brian Castano, Carlos Castano. We want to see that or something else. We want, if you say you might not be able to make the weight, you want to go ahead and unify. We want to see Jarrett Hurd versus Charlo, man. Period. And after that, the winner, they all can rematch, do whatever y'all want to do, or fight Jaime Munguia, become undisputed. At the end of the day, you put your foot in your mouth by saying that, man. That you can't fight Lara because you can't make the you don't know how much longer you're going to be able to make this weight. You know, then your other excuse is, I want to fight a right-hander before I fight Charlo. This dude to fight a right-hander and still wants to fight Charlo. How much y'all guys want to bet? This dude to fight a Charlo and they still going to have to fight a right-hander. They're going to still have to force this dude to fight a right-hander. This dude is a lame, dog. He a lame. They ain't let the wrong Odell Beckham Jr. haircut fool get a belt. You know what I'm saying? This ain't what DC fighters is about or that DMV area about. They about fighting the best. Lamont Peterson showed you that. He ain't had to fight Errol Spence. He gave up his regular belt and he was about it. You know what I'm saying? He was about it. Gary Russell about it. You know what I mean? Gervonta Tank Davis and Hurd, they just the new generation. That just shows you exactly what Lara said. The new generation, you know, they want to bum bash, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to fight. They ain't got the heart. But Lara really can't talk neither, because he ain't fight nobody since he fought Canelo Alvarez a couple years ago. You know? And he probably does deserve another shot, immediate shot at his belt. Because he held that belt for so long. The only reason he continued to hold that belt after Canelo is because Canelo wanted to fight at 155 and he didn't want the belt. But like I'm saying, dog, this dude is an acceptable ducker. He ducking Lara, ducking Charlo. You know, after he fight Julian J-Rock, it's probably going to be another excuse. I'm just tired of the way these boxers think. And I like Swift Hurd as a fighter and as a personality, but they turning me off, dog. Dude is becoming a huge ducker, dog. A huge ducker. He getting in a position of power, and now he want to take his ball from the court and go home. I don't mess with guys like that, dog. Anytime they get with that business mentality, man, thinking they Floyd because they made $500K, man, you ain't no damn Floyd, man. Either fight Lara, fight Charlo, and then fight the other one afterward, or go fight Jaime Munguia. You know, these dudes, man, it's Jaime Munguia, 21, dog. 21 years old, fighting Liam Smith. And he probably going to be body after that. You know, these new guys. But don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. You want to donate, PayPal link in the description. Definitely appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button and the bell icon button So, you know, we upload and go live with that fire, man. I definitely appreciate you guys. And don't forget to subscribe to my bro, Moni Brown TV and Colossal Sports TV and the Cali Enigma Boxing Network, man. Definitely go check out those channels. And Moni dropped that heat with that live video yesterday. And y'all know what it is. One time for the one time we gone.